Hi everyone, I'm Sachin from the SMB product marketing team. Welcome to the first Masterclass, an intro to Google Business Profiles. Grab a pen and paper, a glass of water, and let's get started. Please remember to type your questions in the chat below, and we'll do our best to reply as the Masterclass goes on. Please also note that this session will be available to watch on demand afterwards. Without further ado, I'd like to call on Kristen, an agency account manager for Google Sub-Saharan Africa, to deliver our first masterclass.
Welcome to today's session where we will be exploring Google Business Profiles, an easy-to-use tool for your business and organizations to manage their online presence across Google, including Google Search and Google Maps. My name is Kristen, and I will be guiding you through this process of taking your business online. I'd love for you to gain as much from today's session as possible. So here are 3 housekeeping rules just to keep in mind. The first one is to be present. Try to avoid any digital distractions, such as having your cell phone nearby or any other tabs open, and let's all focus on the content together so that we can get the most out of it as possible. Next is to take notes. Perhaps it would be useful to have a pen and paper or a device nearby so that you can write down anything that really stands out for you from today's session. And lastly, please do participate. You can ask questions in the chat box we have provided. The more questions you ask, the more engaged you are, and the more you will gain from today's session. So our agenda has been segmented into 3 parts. In the first section, we will have a look at what is a Google Business Profile. We will then move on to the second section where we will look at why it's important for business owners to have a Google Business Profile. And lastly, we will look at how to get a Google Business Profile. And with that, I'd like to welcome you to today's session. So firstly, let's look at what we mean when we speak about a Google Business Profile. The first aspect of the Google Business Profile is that it is an online business profile, which gives you access to Google Search and to Google Maps. Google Search is the platform that our customers go to when they're searching for information online. It is an incredibly rich platform where people express direct intent for exactly what they're looking for. And as a result, it's incredibly important that your business has a strong presence on that platform. Google Maps, on the other hand, is the online platform customers go to when discovering where a business is in their area. Google Maps provides them with the location details of your business, as well as how to get there from where they are. So Google Maps enables your customers to find your business. A Google Business Profile enables you to gain access to both of these platforms, Google Search and Google Maps, as you can see on the images on this slide. Here we can see what these 2 platforms look like on a mobile device as well as on a desktop. So to summarize, the Google Business Profile has 2 important elements. It is online, and it gives your business presence across Google Search and Google Maps. So now that we've discussed what a Google Business Profile is, let's discuss why business owners should care about having that Google Business Profile on Google. We've already addressed the opportunity that the Google Business Profile presents in terms of enabling your business to have a strong presence on Google Search and Google Maps. But our research shows that when we look closer into those numbers of all the people that you reach, 29% of the people that come through your Google Business Profile are likely to turn into a sale or a paying customer. So what this insight tells us is that your Google Business Profile actually helps drive business revenue for your business. In addition, the research also revealed that of all the people who discover your business through the Google Business Profile, 38% of them are local customers looking for goods and services such as yours in their area. So this enables your business to expand its reach and to capture more people or prospective customers within its business vicinity. These numbers really highlight the business value of ensuring that you have a strong presence on Google Search and on Google Maps, which is made available to you through the Google Business Profile. Now, one of the primary goals of any business is to reach more prospective customers. And online, we do that through generating high quality website traffic to your business website. If we consider the actions that customers can take from your Google Business Profile, such as clicking on your website link, calling your business directly, or perhaps searching for the location details of how to get to your business, we can see that the Google Business Profile essentially helps you drive new customers through the doors of your business and helps you generate more revenue. And this is really where its value lies. So let's take a look at why you should have a business profile on Google, and we're going to focus on the product. What do you, as a business owner, gain from having a Google Business Profile? And there are 3 benefits we are going to explore. The first one is that your Google Business Profile helps you stand out. Second, it helps you engage and interact with your customers. And third, it helps you gain valuable insights and analytics. So let's have a look at that first benefit in a bit more detail. Having a Google profile, a Google Business Profile, helps you stand out. If we look at what the Google Business Profile is, which we can see in this image, the first thing we notice is that it highlights your business's name, your business's contact details, your business's location. It provides the customer with a link to your website. It shows your company's operating hours. And on top of this, it also shows rich content such as videos or pictures of your goods and services. As well as this, you also get the opportunity to create a free website for your business if you don't already have one. As your Google Business Profile makes this basic information about your business accessible to prospective customers, you enable them to learn more about what you do, where you are, and how they can access your goods and services. And this is why your Google Business Profile helps you to stand out in such an effective way. The second benefit is that your Google Business Profile has some special features which enable you to engage with your customers. One of these features is our reviews. Customers can leave you reviews and direct feedback after they have engaged with your business. Analyzing reviews left by your customers helps your company understand the overall customer satisfaction, as reviews enable your customers to provide your business with feedback regarding what they truly want. The second feature is posting. Making posts on your Google Business Profile enables you, as a business owner, to update your customers with any necessary information, such as new product launches, changes of business operations, or perhaps announcing some new specials. And lastly, there is also a messaging feature, which enables you to engage in direct conversation with your customers. So these 3 features enable you to have direct interaction and engagement with your customers through reviews, posts, and messaging. Lastly, let's look at the insights that your Google Business Profile provides. Having access to these insights enables you to make better business decisions. So as an example, you might want to discover the top search queries which brought new customers to your site. And then using these queries, you can build a smart campaign, helping you reach more customers online. So let's summarize. We've just looked at some of the core benefits of the Google Business Profile. Firstly, helping you stand out by providing basic information about your business. Secondly, helping you engage directly with your customers through reviews, posting, and messaging. And thirdly, helping you discover insights about your customers and how they engage with your website through analytics. At this point, I'd like to look at some of the features on the Google Business Profile that you as a business owner can take advantage of. So firstly, in order for you to stand out, it's important that your business profile has up-to-date and complete information about your business. So here we will consider information such as your website links your customers can follow to make any appointments with your business, perhaps any information on your products or services, as well as a description of what your business does. By providing this complete and up-to-date information, it gives your customers a true source of what your company does, how they can contact you, how they can find you online. Next, let's look at that posting feature, which we have already spoken about briefly. Now, there are many reasons why you might want to use this posting feature to engage with your customers. For businesses that are looking to launch a new product or service, this is a great way to let your customers know about that new product or service launch. For businesses that are hosting an event, this is a great way to let your customers know about that event. Or perhaps businesses that are looking to run any specials or sales, posting is also a great way to advertise those. So the posting feature is a fantastic way that you can effectively interact with your customers. Next, let's explore the business insights and analytics in a bit more detail. When we speak about analytics, we're ultimately speaking about capturing useful information in how customers engage with your business online. As we've already briefly spoken about, one of the most useful insights you might like to capture as a business owner is what are the top search queries that brought new customers to your website? What were people searching for on Google search when they found your website? With those insights, you can use those insights to build a smart campaign, which you can advertise to new prospective customers. And that is just one of many examples of how analytics provide insights that help you make better strategic business decisions. Lastly, you also have access to reviews, which enable you to get direct feedback from your customers. As a business owner, you would be delighted to know about what your customers really think and feel about your products and your services, helping you improve and, importantly, helping you highlight what is going well. A useful tip to keep in mind is that every time a customer leaves you a review, let them know that you've read it. Respond to that review. This is a really great way to build trust and credibility with your existing customers. So to summarize, we've looked at a number of tools that you as a business owner can exploit to maximize the value your Google Business Profile provides. We've considered adding up-to-date, complete information about your business. We've looked at the ability to post and update customers on events, product launches, or specials. We've looked at analytics and how you might use these insights to capture more customers. And we've looked at reviews and how you can use this feedback to generate trust and credibility with your customers. So now I'm sure the question many of you have in your mind is, how can I get started creating my Google Business Profile? So let's look at a few simple steps together. Luckily, we have one of our Google business partners called Africa 118 here to support. So the first step that you can do is complete a form on the website provided on the screen, google.africa118.co.za. And here you will be asked to provide some basic information, such as your name, your business name, and specifying exactly what you would like support with. Once you have filled in this information, it comes directly to Africa 118, who will then put you in touch with an agent. The Africa 118 agent will then support you in setting up your Google business profile, helping you verify your business profile. And once you have verified your business profile, you gain ownership to your business profile. And that is a very important step. You have to verify your business profile in order to gain ownership. And through gaining ownership, you can leverage and take advantage of all of the features we have run through today. So if at any point you have any questions, we have 2 different channels on which you can reach us, which are also provided here on the screen. Please drop us an email at that email address provided, or feel free to get in touch with us over a telephone call too. If you still have any questions, please feel free to add them into the chat box, and we'll be sure to try and answer as many of those as possible. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining today's session, where we have explored the Google Business Profile and what an incredible tool it is to give your business a strong presence on Google Search and Google Maps. I hope you have found today's session useful. Thanks for attending.
Thank you, Kristen. As you explained, it's actually so easy. To make things even easier, we've brought our partner, Africa 118, along to present how they can assist you in setting up and verifying your Google Business Profile. John is the Google Business Profile project lead at Africa 118 and is on standby to show you how him and his team can assist you.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. So today we are going to see what a Google Business Profile is online, and also how will you get your Google Business Profile verified. As you can see on the page, we have a business by the name Jackalow Brewing Company, and what you're seeing on the right-hand side is what we refer as Google Business Profile. So anyone who is on the Google search engine and types in the name of your business, whatever appears on the right-hand side showing your directions, showing your images, that is what we refer as Google Business Profile. So this feature will automatically show people your phone number, your directions. Somebody can save the business profile, and also somebody can visit your website. And for those who have downloaded the app, also there's the messaging icon where you can easily chat with the business owner, or a customer can chat with you. So let us get started, and I'll just walk you through the steps on how you can get your Google Business Profile verified. So to our first step, you'll go to google.africa118.com, and you will be brought to this landing page. So this landing page just tells you Africa 118 are Google partners in just having this particular profile verified. And then after doing that, you will now scroll to where it has been written request a callback. So if you type on request a callback, it will bring a form to you. On the form, what you'll need to do, you'll just need to give us brief details about yourself, and then also the message or the kind of assistance that you require from us. So what we'll need is your name. You'll tell us your name, and also you'll include your phone number. Remember to include your country code so that we know which country you are based in. And then also your email is very important. And the last thing is, where did you hear about us? So just tell us where you did hear. If it is online, if it was a masterclass like this one, just feel free to tell us where you did hear about us. And then also just assist us in filling that particular survey so that we can know how many people who did send this request are women-led, or maybe they are Black-owned, or maybe physically challenged. And the last checkbox is for the message. So here's where you're supposed to tell us what concern you have for us to assist you. So here you can tell us if it's a verification issue, or if it's a suspended issue, or it is a duplicate listing. How may we assist as Africa 118? So if it is verification, just tell us you are reaching out to us so that we can assist you in verification. Having done that, you'll scroll back to the bottom, and then you'll hit the submit button. So when you hit the submit button, it will now take you back to the home page, which means the request has been received on our end. And this is just a process that we usually do. So after filling the form, our call center agent will call you within 24 hours or 12 to 24 hours, depending on the time zone that you are in. And then also you'll provide your business details, and then we'll set up your Google business profile, and it will be verified. In case you have any problem with your Google business profile, remember the process. Just go to google.africa118.com, tell us your details, tell us where you did get to hear us from, and then from there, tell us a detailed message on how you want us to assist you. Thank you very much. That has been my time, and I'm looking forward to receiving your request. Thank you.